Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. On the 3rd of September 2025, Judge Stephen J. Hippler signed 3 orders, which appear on the court docket for you to review, dealing with the potential unsealing of various documents that were sealed from public disclosure during the pendency of the Idaho versus Kohberger proceeding. One of these orders is directed toward documents that will remain sealed. A second deals with documents that will be unsealed but with redactions. And a third order deals with documents that will be unsealed without any redactions. This presentation deals with documents that have been unsealed but with redactions. This addresses multiple court orders that are on the docket for you to review. They are dated July 23rd, 2025. And these are orders extending no contact orders for multiple parties. By way of background, on the 17th of July, William W. Thompson, Jr., the prosecuting attorney for Latah County, signed a motion to extend no contact orders. It was filed on the court docket, as we see on the upper right-hand corner, on the 18th of July at approximately 12:28 p.m. This motion reads as follows. Comes now the state of Idaho by and through Latah County prosecuting attorney and moves this court for an extension of the no contact orders previously entered herein, preventing defendant from having any contact with the victims pursuant to Idaho Code Section 18-920. This motion is based on the fact that defendant has now entered guilty pleas to all offenses charged in the indictment and will be sentenced on July 23rd, 2020. The state respectfully requests that they be extended for an additional 99 years. The second page of this document indicates the certificate of delivery, and it says here, I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing motion to extend no contact orders was served on the following in the manner indicated below. And it states here, Ann Taylor, lead counsel for Mr. Kohberger, at a post office box set forth there via e-filing and service via email. And the signature is listed here. It looks like Kim K. Workman. If we go to the case summary page to see what happened between the date of the filing of this motion on the 18th and the date that the no contact orders were extended on the 23rd, we see here on page 102, the motion to extend no contact orders appears here on the case summary page, July 18th, 2025, indicating its date of filing. By way of background, the case summary page is a running document. It lists in chronological order all of the key events in the case from the very beginning, including any motions, such as this motion that was filed, any responses, any replies thereto, any court orders, any notices of hearings, affidavits, declaration, all of the key events that happened in the case. So again, we see here the filing of the motion by the clerk on the 18th of July, and then we see the first 5 of the orders modifying, amending the no contact orders. The rest are located on the next page, which would be page number 103. In between, we notice, in my opinion that I give, pursuant to the First Amendment, opinion, commentary, speculation, that there's nothing listed in between July 18th on a document that was served on Ms. Taylor per the certificate of service and the entry of the court orders. There's no response by the defendant, either objecting to, agreeing with the extension of an additional 99 years for all of the people that are listed in the no contact orders. Is that acceptable? Is it not acceptable? No response. There's also no notice of hearing on this motion. If we look at one of the no contact orders that Judge Hippler extended on the 23rd of July, and this was after sentencing, which, as the case summary page, was scheduled to occur at 9 a.m. that morning. We see here on page 1 that the no contact order has now been extended. This is the Second Amendment. This is amending 2 prior no contact orders that were entered in the case. It says here, this no contact order expires 11:59 p.m. on January 5th, 2124, or upon dismissal of this case, whichever occurs first. If we go to the next page, under section number 3 is checked off yes, that the defendant appeared or had actual notice of this hearing and the opportunity to participate. Signed by Judge Hippler, July 23rd, 2025. You see his signature, and we see that this no contact order was served by the deputy who's listed at the very bottom of this order. So if I could provide some opinions, some speculation, some commentary to this. Number 1, I'm curious as to why there was no response by the defense, either agreeing to, not agreeing to bind Mr. Kohberger until he's approximately 130 years of age. There are some consequences if one of the multiple people who have these no contact orders feel that they've had direct or indirect contact by Mr. Kohberger, because they could go in and file an action for violation of this no contact order, which, although he is serving for fixed life sentences plus 10 years on the burglary charge, could have with it some consequences on him, even as an incarcerated person. After the court has stated here, he was given an opportunity to be heard at a public hearing, when we see on the court docket there was no public hearing on this matter. I give these opinions, I'm giving commentary, I'm giving speculation just by looking at what, number 1, the case summary page says, what the motion says, and what the orders say, and the lack of any response, either in agreement, non-agreement, or opposition to the relief that the prosecution sought and obtained for all of the people listed on the no contact orders. It appears, given this happened after he already pled guilty to the 5 very serious felonies he did, there's no response here. Could this be a potential for Mr. Kohberger to appeal in future because of these procedural safeguards that didn't seem to occur? I give my opinion. I give a comment. I am speculating. I am just looking to see what the record says. If you have any thoughts, any opinions, any comments that you would like to leave on this matter, please do so here. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us today.